Think I just need to kiss it goodbye.
I feel like I am past the point of an intro. Like, is it really necessary? I just don't like having to think like, oh, I should say this. Or I think it's because every time I've recorded something, I'm like, oh my god, haven't posted a video. Here's the reasons. But I'm not a real YouTuber, so why do I feel like I need to explain myself when I have literally, when I'm not a real YouTuber? So it don't even matter. We don't need an intro. We're just gonna get into it. So I got this idea from Stacy Thiru. Also, where am I driving to? I'm driving to my place of work. But yeah. So I got this idea from Stacy Thiru. She just did a video talking about her own red flags, I think. Or like her own, I don't know if they were red flags. I was gonna check, but like basically the things that are wrong with her. She was like, I think her title was she was taking accountability for her, whatever, I don't know. But she explained it as like, one thing about her is she don't ever want anybody to get the chance to tell her about herself. And I'm like, period too. Actually, I don't really mind it because I love to know. I really love to know. Yeah, I don't mind it. I love to know. Like when people say stuff, I'm like, that is like me. I'm like, oh really? I mean, obviously when it's not the best thing, you're like, but I like to know so I can like move differently. So doing this while I'm driving to work because the drive is like 25 minutes. So it's a limited time for me to record. So like I won't have a long ass video to edit. And since I don't have any ideas, there won't be too many things to discuss, I don't think, unless I go on some rants. But the one thing I was just thinking about is I might be, also I hope you guys can hear me well, but I might be a love bombing bitch. I can't lie. And it's not, I don't think it's because I'm going to be a manipulative, crazy ass bitch later. It's more so that the love bombing me is the real me. But then I get drained or people disappoint me and I've been told my expectations are too high, which I don't think they are. So yeah. And then so I get drained, people drain me, and then I just kind of go back to acting like a normal person and stop with the love bombing. I'm trying to stop, like, even though the love bombing is kind of my thing, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I think I'm trying to like lower my love bombing, but also not be a not helpful person. My problem is that when I first start out being friends with people, it's like any problem they have, I have solutions, and sometimes those solutions involve my participation. And like, you don't even have to ask, they'll just be like, oh, I need to do this, and I'll be like, oh, I can help you do that, or stuff like that. Or I let people get comfortable asking me for help on a lot of stuff, which I don't really mind. I like when people are comfortable asking me stuff, asking me to help with stuff, but I can overdo it. I can overdo it for sure. So I'm trying to chill on that. And then I feel like when I go back to like normal level, people want to be like, oh, she's moving differently now. And it's like, yeah, I am, but what am I trying to say? But like, I was doing too much before. Like, y'all not tired for me because I'm tired for myself. Like, that's why I chill out. But yeah, I feel like I kind of stopped doing that. I feel like I learned my lesson a bit. like there be sprinkles, like I still be helping people and stuff, but I don't think I overdo it the way I used to overdo it. What's another thing? I'm indecisive, but like, Chelsea, come on now. You know that TikTok song? Chelsea, come on now. Is that serious? Like, okay, I've seen sometimes where it can be that serious, but it's just like, I try to make an informed decision, but it's hard to get the information I need, if that makes sense. I've been with people and I'll be like, we'll be trying to come to some sort of conclusion and they're waiting for me to get there, but I'm like, oh, but it's not, I'm not there yet. Like, I don't, like, you know, I don't get, I'm not on the side yet. It's not making sense to me. But it's also like, do I have follow-up questions? No, but like, there's something missing here. Woo! That was bad driving for a second. But yeah, indecisive. Sometimes I'm indecisive and I don't think it's that serious. Sometimes I'm indecisive and it could be considered a little bit serious. But yeah. Another thing is I like, bruh, this one is such a bad one, but I will never, I've had people ask me this before, and this is like a trigger for me, but people have been like, what do I do that bothers you? And the way I cannot answer that question is maddening. You know, I try, you know, I think I've been working on it. I try to like say something when that thing is happening more than I used to. But also I'm definitely like a 3 times is too many times to say something type of bitch at the same time. But I have been trying to address things that I don't really like more than I used to, so that we don't have to get to this point that I always find myself at, where people are like, oh, what do I do that bothers you? And it's like, oh, I'm not about to sit here and like complain about you to your face, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to do that. Especially like, I just feel like sometimes I feel like they want me to sit there and tell them like, oh, I don't like the way that you breathe. Obviously that's not what they mean, but why would you ask me to shit on you? And I get it, like, I really get it. Like, I get what people are trying to do there with that one. Like, someone has said like, oh, why would I, like, I wouldn't want to keep doing things that bother you, but like, I don't know, because you don't tell me. You know, it sounds so reasonable, but you know, maybe one day you'll find out. Like, but it's not about to be today. Like, I think you have to grind my gear to a certain point for me to like come out and say it. But then it does end up being one of those things where people are like, the most random times someone just wants to say this problem they've had with me that they could have addressed so long ago, and I'm like, please. Some of us try to let things go and it doesn't work. Like, it doesn't ever work, and I know that, but like, I be trying to spare people's feelings, and I just be trying to be chill, I guess. But actually, I don't even know, like, people will be like, oh, tell me a problem that you have with me or something. But nobody has ever, like, I don't think I've ever asked someone to do that with me, or like someone has like told me there's something I do that they don't like, or like on a regular basis, or like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like people don't do that with me, so like, why do people want me to tell them? Because what if I'm just easily irked and I don't feel like telling you about every time you irk me? But I also do feel like it would be nice if everybody know what they did that irked me. Like, yeah, it would be nice, but how am I supposed to tell people that? I don't know. What's another thing? I feel like this is the same thing, but some would say I'm avoidant. I don't know about, I mean, let me not, if I'm saying it in the video, I'm acknowledging it. So let me not try and backspace. Some would say I'm avoidant. It's like, whatever. It's really the same thing, just like, why would I sit there and shit on you? That's just me, though. Also, I'm wearing a wig today. This is the first time I've had a wig, like, properly laid. It's not laid as well as it was anymore because I went to a wedding. And as you can see, this shit is itching. But the way I sleep with it, I, like, completely unhook the back and let it go basically wherever. And the front just has to do what the front wants to do. So it's not that late anymore. I'm going to take it off after today. It's the, like, third or fourth day with this on, but I just can't. Like, wigs are really like wearing a hat. Like, I kind of get it now, people who wear a wig and then they take it off before they go to sleep. I do think it's a little bit of a waste. Like, you can go to sleep with it, but I kind of get it. It's like wearing a hat. Like, you don't want to wear a hat all the time. This has nothing to do with the video, does it? Anyways, the lace is kind of lacing now, but I just need to go to work, get through the day, come home and take it off. Someone would say I'm avoidant. Yeah, that's like a whole other thing. Like, I don't even think I want to talk about that right now. Oh, I'm a little bit of a silent treatment gal. Red flags are so difficult because being like a silent treatment gal, sometimes when people talk about it, they'll talk about it as if people who are like that are malicious. And I'm like, it's really, I get it, I guess. Okay, can I just say that, like, I'm not necessarily a silent treatment person. Like, somebody will say, like, oh, I really want to talk about this, and I'll still be like silent treatment the thing. It's more like a casual silent treatment thing. And then if you feel like I'm doing the thing, you can say, it's really more for myself, which some might say selfish, but it's just like when I'm stressed, I feel it in my body. So sometimes I just want to stop, like, and take a break. Like, what? Why would I stress myself out with a conversation right now? I am really not like, I'm not when people are like, get outside of your comfort zone. Lately, I've really been like, fuck that. Like, I don't like being uncomfortable. I like being comfortable. Like, I feel like I enjoy life staying in my comfort zone. I like things to feel safe. I just don't like being uncomfortable at all. Like, uncomfortable conversations, uncomfortable anything. Like, you can, because I feel like you can have uncomfortable conversations comfortably, if that makes sense. But for the most part, everybody want to keep it uncomfortable, if that makes sense. And I'm like, no, like, I'd just rather be comfortable. So that's where my silent treatment be coming from, because I was uncomfortable and I decided to make myself comfortable. It doesn't make me fully comfortable, no. Like, I know the problem is not solved, but it makes me comfortable in that moment, more comfortable than I was when I was in the uncomfortable situation. So sorry about it. I'm also not like, when I say silent treatment, I don't think I mean in person. I just mean like over the phone. Like, I had this thing that I always say in my head, but I don't know if I've said it to people before, but I'm like, I don't have to text back nobody. I don't have to call back anybody. Like, to me, that's the whole point of a phone. I understand if you're with somebody in person, like, out of respect, you should acknowledge somebody. But to me, with the phone, it's like not the same. Like, the whole thing to me is that, like, I don't have to text you back because I could be sleeping. Not like for those excuses, but that's like another thing, is like, I could be sleeping, I could be doing literally anything else. Like, I don't have to be responding to you. Like, I don't know, like, I don't have to respond. But I think the thing that pisses people off is that, like, typically I am like, when I see a text, I respond no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing. So usually when I'm not responding, it's by choice, and people can tell. But like, if we're being so for real though, I don't have to text you back. I don't have to do anything. Like, yeah, that's my thing is like, I don't have to do anything. So I don't have to text you back. I don't have to respond to your call. I don't have to, like, period. Did I read your message? Maybe. Like, but do I have to respond? No. I'd never have to dignify anything with the response if I don't want to. Even if it, like, deserves a response. Like, I don't have to. Like, that's just me, though. That's just me, though. I'm trying to think, what else do I do? This is kind of random. This one, I don't know if this is something people would pick up on, but I do think I'm the type of person to be like, oh, does this person even want to actually be friends with me? But then they like are friends with me. So then it's like, why would you think that when I do be doing the friendship things with you? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna dig deep into that one for real, but I think I've stopped doing that. I think I've been stopping doing that. See how everything I'm like, I don't think I do that anymore. But I really don't think I do that much anymore. Like, I feel like I recognize the fact that, like, even though people's levels of effort are different, like, I put in different levels of effort to certain people, I do still think some people do consider me my friend, and they make some effort. Oh, that man is cute. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. What else? I'm almost close to where I'm gonna park. I'm late also. We're not gonna talk about it. You don't need to know what time it is. Today is a rough day, and tomorrow is a holiday, so it don't even matter. I just feel like, should I even go to work today? But yeah, I'm going to work. I'm already here. I could like ask my friends and do like a part 2, but I don't really feel like getting shit on right now. I've asked them why they think I'm single before. Oh yeah, this might be a red flag, but people really be hating on me and my romance books. Like, I read a lot and it is all romance, and people seem to think that has given me I think that person ran a red light. But people seem to think that has given me like some imaginary view of love, and I feel like I don't have that at all. Like, I think I'm pretty realistic. The books just feel nice. Like, excuse me, I don't think I have unrealistic expectations. I feel like if anything, I have even lower expectations when it comes to my own life, which I should bring back up. But you know, yeah, the books, I don't know, maybe because I read so much and people don't read at all, they want to think it puts me in some fantasy world. Like, it puts me in a fantasy world when I'm reading the book, but best believe when I'm done with the book, I'm back to reality. Like, I don't know, I know what's real and what's fake, and I don't know why reading more books would make you think that somebody is more delusional. You know what I mean? I think part of the art of being a delusional gal is that you actually are hyper realistic, and the delusion is purely for fun. But yeah, I'm not even delusional about my real life, I don't think. Please be good parking. Please. Ooh, can I squeeze in there again? Oh my god, I think I'm going to. I hope I don't get a ticket. Okay. Let's be a good citizen today. I'm trying to think. I should have rewatched Stacy's video before I did this, because she was saying things I related to a little bit, but this is just what comes to mind for me. Like, what do I do that's a little bit like questionable? Ooh. Okay, go ahead and pass me. You can pass me. Oh, they don't want to pass me no more. I should have parked where I was parked before. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my god. Now my fucking park. I I wasn't cursing, it just came out. But now my parking spot is so freaking far. Oh my god. There isn't even anywhere I usually park. What the fuck? I'm about to go home. Nah, I'm done for the day. I don't even know where I am for real. Oh my god. Should I go back and park where I was before, even though it was not good? I don't know, you guys. Almost hit a car. And it was not my fault though. It was how the other person was parked. I'm so tired, bro. Where can I park at? Where can I park? Where should I park? I don't know. That's so... Today's like, all my spots are gone. Actually, let me just... Maybe I should just... I don't know. Okay. I have parked for work, but there's a long walk to my building. I don't want to be here today. What are my red flags? Let me think of some little random ones that to me I don't think are important. I don't think I'll ever date someone from a DM or online. Like, I think I have to meet that person. But I also don't put myself out there. So that's why, but I feel like a lot of us are like that. But like, any person that DMs me, I think some of them still think something could happen, but the phone is not real life. Like, that's just how I feel. That's why I don't take nothing on my phone serious. I mean, not like I don't take anything on there serious, but like, I can stop taking something on my phone serious at any moment in time. And Instagram DMs are almost, that switch is always off in my head. Like, that shit is never real. Is it raining? I have my umbrella. I'm going to work, you guys. I hate today. Let today be quick.